Our spring football reports continue right here on the ACC Digital Network. Riley Skinner, Kyle Montgomery, glad to be giving you a look at the Virginia Cavaliers with this segment. Nice recruiting class this year, Riley, for Virginia, but the biggest headline has to be transfer Phillip Sims from Alabama, big-time SEC school. What might it mean for Mike Rocco if, of course, he's able to play this year?
I don't know. This was a surprising move to see, not by Phil Sims, but by Virginia. I mean, they were so centered around Mike Rocco after last year, and they're excited about where this offense is going. Then they bring in a very highly touted quarterback from prestigious Alabama. I don't know. I don't think they're going to give the job over. I think he'll have to win it or at least work into the offense and then maybe take it over. But Mike Rocco played so good last year, and he's going in, it's his team. So I don't think it's going to be a change.
Well, he still has to jump a few hurdles to be able to play anyway, Phillip Sims, that is. All right, let's get you a look at what you need to know about this team. These Hoos, they have 11 returning starters from a team that finished 8-5 a year ago. Second in the Coastal Division, Mike Rocco back for his junior year. Perry Jones back at running back, but only 4 starters returning on that defense. We'll get to that in a bit. What's the strength?
I think the backfield. They are a big running game team, and they've got Perry Jones, a.k.a. Superman, one of the more exciting players in the ACC. But they've also got Kevin Parks and the big man Clifton Richardson for those short yardage runs. So I think that's going to be the backbone of the Virginia Cavaliers offense going forward, as it normally always is.
Sure. And as I mentioned, 4 starters returning on the defense that struggled at times last year. Is that going to be the biggest question mark?
Yeah, it is. I mean, Demetrius Nicholson's the only returning starter in the secondary. They also lose Matt Conrath and Nick Jenkins on the defensive line. And that defensive line was stout last year. I mean, that was what kept them and won them a lot of games that last year. So they're going to have some guys. They need to find some hard-nosed guys that can take on double teams, tackle guys in the backfield, and create that steel curtain up front.
All right, let's get a look at the 2012 schedule for the Cavs. Some tough ones against Penn State and TCU out of conference, but have some winnable games within the conference at home against Maryland and Wake back-to-back in October. I know you didn't want to hear that about your Demon Deacs, but that could be one they could possibly win. 8-4 regular season last year. Where does you see them finishing this year?
I'm staying right there. 8 wins. They've got some tough. I mean, they got to play Penn State. They've got some tough out-of-conference games. Not the easiest schedule. I hope they build on last year because they're one program that is headed in the exact right direction that Mike London wants them to. Yeah. I give them 8. I hope they prove me wrong with more.
Wow, I think it'll be a surprise if they get to double digits.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
I think 8's good. I'm with you, Riley Skinner.
I'm glad we got that connection.
All right, that's a look at your Virginia Cavaliers spring football report.